Greetings, Clashers from around the world. Thank you so much for stopping by Clash of Clans Attacks for the quest to one more percentage point. In some cases, it's the quest to number 1, but boy, let me tell you, the trophy system is still pretty much broken up here above 5,000 trophies. Even we've had the reset now, it really hasn't made a difference. We are having players in Titan 1 and in Legend League who are seeing 4, 6, 8 hours between trophy offers. So honestly, if it weren't for Clash Royale and social media and things for me to do otherwise, there's no way that I would be able to maintain this quest and, like I said in the last episode, maintain my sanity. It's just hours and hours and hours of clouds. So anybody who is pushing above 5,000 knows the pain and obviously has either a good book, a good movie, or several good movies to watch, an entire series, I don't know. But it's a lot of cloud staring, and the more I do this, the more excited I get for Galadon, my Town Hall 8. He is just going to Town Hall 9 right now, and I'm ready to explore the trials and tribulations of a Town Hall 9, trying to earn an Archer Queen for the first time, trying to earn Expos for the very first time, and I am excited about that. So it's hard to get excited about much here, except for when you do get a big trophy offer, when you're getting those 20 plus trophy offers once about every, I'd say 36 hours or so. Takes me about a day and a half to find something like this. It is pretty exciting, ending the raid at 69% and taking home 18 trophies from a 27 trophy offer. As we move on to the next raid, you'll notice we are seeing a greater diversity of base designs, just like I expected at Town Hall 11. Right there, a little wall breaker fail-titch for you in the beginning. Now, I did have 3 jump spells, but I would have much preferred to have the wall breakers open one of those enclosures, and that way I have 2 outer openings and 2 inner openings to get to that town hall. So I did decide to go on the side of the Eagle Artillery, even though I keep complaining it's not that powerful. It is kind of helpful to get it out of the way. 2 single target Infernos, so I'm not too worried. As long as the witches don't get annihilated by a giant bomb, they should be fine. There goes the Warden's ability before the free spell this time. Units moving in, closing in on that town hall, and that will give me a sigh of relief because look at the percentage damage. I just passed 30%. So not looking great as far as the damage star. There's the star for the town hall. So now we're at 36%, but I've lost most of my units. I only have the Queen's ability and maybe a wizard or 2 remaining. 42% damage, not looking so good anymore. I've lost the vast majority of my witches. Again, the Queen's ability activated, 45% damage. Really hoping to get there. We've got that old Queen Warden combination that we see so often at the end of raids, but in the middle, all that damage just raining down. The Warden doing his best. He's trying. 48% damage, and where can I grab 2 more percentage points? I've got the wizards, but it looks like it's not going to happen. I'm down to my very last wizard at this point, and there is no way that I'm going to be able to find 2 unprotected structures. I find 1, but sure enough, the wizard gets in, gets knocked out, and that is 49%, wishing for 6 trophies extra. I had 1 more percentage point. Now, no sooner than I mentioned that we're seeing a greater diversity in base design than I run across another open base design, and this one with sleeping heroes. So we're going to attack very quietly so as not to wake them up. Golems, wizards moving in, jump spells down, get that 3rd jump spell in, trying to path those units in towards the town hall. Heroes moving down, using them as minesweepers before that big tight group of witches moves in from the top of the village. Now I am going in on the single target Inferno side, and of course the clan castle is empty along with the heroes not being there. Giant bomb takes out a few units, but it's still looking good. And with the heroes absent, if we can get these Inferno towers and the Eagle Artillery out of the way, maybe, just maybe, I can start to think about a 3-star win right here. So units are moving in. The king is at the bottom. He is kind of tanking for the wizards and witches. We've got the queen and the warden and a few other units moving in towards the center. 1 Inferno tower is down. The town hall, of course, follows closely. You've got a golem at the top of the screen as well. So you've got units breaking off into 3 separate groups, and that is exactly what you want. You want tanks in front, units pathing their way through the entire base. Again, like a tidal wave moving from right to left, across this space, and like we've seen again and again, oftentimes it's getting out of that inner enclosure that prevents a 3-star win, but the king is still going strong. There's a golem over there, units on the outside as well, but check out the bottom of the screen. There's an archer tower all by itself. At the top of the screen, a few more structures. So although we have a lot of hit points left on some of these attacking units, we've got a lot of structures left, and they're spread throughout the base. The queen goes down, but check out the king. He is just barely holding on to dear life, almost out of hit points, working on structure after structure, leading the way. And despite the fact that he doesn't have a unit tanking for him, he is going to survive all the way through this wizard tower. And that is critical right there, because we need his damage to try to get through these walls. Although I'd really wish that these wizards would get those structures out of the way so he would change his mind. There we go, get the lab down, and maybe the king can find something better to do. And quickly, this is becoming the story of the king that would not die. He is holding on just barely. And here where it seems like he's going to go, the cannon is going to retarget, go after the wizard. And when the cannon comes back, it's going to fire on the Grand Warden. So the king is still up. Go, king, please. Get through that wall, get that cannon down. But the Grand Warden's going to get the job done. And there goes the king once again. Still on the run, still staying up. The archer tower here under construction, so looking good. But check out the percentage points. Yes, we're only at 98. That is the second to last structure at the bottom of the screen, the last archer tower. And no, it's not under construction. It is not going to go down as easily as the other one did. And of course, the warden is going to stay back, thinking he's doing a good job, and try to get through the wall rather than going after the archer tower. The king finally goes down. Now we're stalled, and it's just not going to happen. I ran out of time. 99% is the final tally, and just 4 trophies. So the quest continues, you guys. I am doing my best. Please leave those thumbs up if you want me to keep pushing on and on and on. I appreciate you guys, and I thank you so much for sticking around all the way to the end of this episode, and for sticking around this channel through some very hard times in Clash of Clans. Hopefully 2016 will end up being a brighter year for Clash, and hopefully I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. Galadon, keep hoping. Hope in one hand and wish in the other, and you will lay in the... Oh, you know what I mean.